Hello, it's Armatillo, and I will be your weatherman for today. Now, unfortunately, the future doesn't look so bright. We're seeing swirls of agony, followed by spots of aggression. There will likely be a moment of bargaining, and we're hearing there's a risk of rain too. Today's story covers the frustrating task I set upon myself to complete the game, that is to reach the 5th stage and then defeat the final boss, on the hardest difficulty. A quick summary of Risk of Rain 2 for anyone unaware is that you land on a hostile planet armed with very little at your side, but accumulate items over time through killing enemies and unlocking chests. You progress through various stages after activating teleporters and besting whatever it throws at you. That is until you free your rescue ship and escape the planet, or die trying. Alrighty, let's get on with this. Starting with Attempt 1. It begins, motherfuckers. Funnily enough, Attempt 1 went extremely well. So well, in fact, that I was questioning if this would even be a challenge. Oh, how wrong I was. This was only meant to be a refresher course for me on how the game functions, and I was not expecting to get anywhere as far as I did. But the most important thing to take away from this run was the speed and the fortunate things that I found. This was the only attempt out of the entire series of runs where I found this drone on stage 3. And this guy is strong. Couple that with the fact that I was moving at a decent pace and you've got a solid attempt. But why is the pace so important? Well, one of the key mechanics for Risk of Rain 2 that sets it apart from other games is that difficulty is always increasing across time. If you take too long to get somewhere, you will have a bad time trying to recover. So speed is key. Remember that, because I didn't. Well, anyway, yada yada, I got my grips and died to something? Whatever. We run it back. Attempt 2. Crap. I found the teleporter pretty quickly, but faffed about for a while trying to get more stuff and paid the price for taking too long. Attempt 3. This one started off quite well. The second item we found on this attempt was a ukulele, which has the ability to strike nearby enemies to the one you're dealing damage to. Given Commando, who's the character I'm playing as, has next to no area of effect damage, this is one of the best items to get for him, and one you should always try to look for. Couple that with a few items that allow you to move faster and some that reduce damage taken, and you've got a solid build. Just hope that you don't run into a Clay Doomstrider who is incredibly hard to fight if you don't understand what they do, and get tunnel vision to the point of getting swamped. Fuck. Attempt 4 went almost identical to Step 2, with the only noticeable difference being I had an equipment which allowed me to heal, and I forgot I had it, so died anyway to this stupid jellyfish's blast. Holy shit, I'm a dumbass. Good stuff. Attempt 5. Not a great start for items, but I managed to survive the blast this time and actually got the boss item that lets me blast when I get to low health too. Sweet. That was fucking pog. Got a lot of good stuff on this run and found my first legendary item. Oh yes. But I then waited about 4 minutes looking for the drone again that has a chance to spawn in this map and couldn't find it, which only served to slide the difficulty up. I did get another legendary on the next stage, but at this point, my fate had been sealed. Attempt 6. Just kidding! I'm stupid and forgot to record the next 2 runs. Yeah. Based on the recording intervals and going in the times listed in the file names, it's likely that around 40-ish minutes of runtime elapsed without video. Though I can't say for sure what the actual times were, so for the purpose of this video, I'll just add it as an extra time at the end. Moving on. Attempt 8. The recording for this starts 7 minutes in, but we have a decent set of items. I made quick work of the teleporter boss, and instead of progressing to the next stage, I chose to travel through this blue portal. This blue portal is highly useful, as on the other side of it is a hidden realm. The Bazaar between time. A shop protected by a glass newt? Bizarre. We were here to see what lunar items were on display. But what are lunar items? And how good are they? Yes! Lunar items don't just contribute to how a run plays out, They control how the run plays out. The unique thing about lunar items is that they each come with an upside and a downside. For example, in the first run, one of the things I bought was this shaped glass. This item doubles the damage that you output at the cost of halving your health, which given that run is so far the best I've done by a significant margin, it's fair to say lunar items are pretty cool. That is, when you know what they do. I picked this one up thinking it was something else, and it was a terrible mistake. Attempt 9. Ukulele off rip? Nice. Gasoline? Nice. That boss item from before that does the blast thing? Sick. Some movement speed stuff and an equipment that sucks enemies into one location where they can get chain hit by the ukulele? Nice. This was all really good as it was, but then I found this. And this gave me an idea. You see, the Spinel Tonic is a very interesting lunar equipment, where when active, you gain a significant boost to all of your stats. But every time you use it, you run the risk of permanently dropping your stats when the tonic is not active, and this negative effect will stack over time. But there's a workaround. If I can find a Newt altar to trigger a blue portal to spawn, we can go to the bazaar with the hopes of finding this. The Gesture of the Drowned. This would be big. This item drops the equipment cooldown by half, but uses the equipment automatically when available. In this case, that's not really a problem. So, Newt altar, teleporter boss, and portal. Now, there's no guarantee there'll be one, but with our fingers crossed... Oh my god, there's 3 of them. Yes! Oh, that's so good. That is insane. The tonic lasts for 20 seconds, and its cooldown is now only 22. That's basically nothing, I thought. 2 seconds here and there where I'm not buffed won't kill me, I thought. I'll just try get a 4th one, then the tonic will have no downtime. So many numbers, so many numbers. Ooh. Oh my days, we survived. Somehow. But it's not like we're gonna find another Jess. Permanent tonic, baby! Let's beat this game already. Wait, what? I aligned it with the moon. I aligned it with the moon. Why am I here? Oh! The portal doesn't take you to the final boss, the stage 5 teleporter does, which we didn't take. Okay. Okay. Not a problem. There's an alternate win condition. If we can survive until stage 9, we can take a celestial portal to a moment fractured, where by pressing E on this funky stone, we obliterate ourselves and end the run. This is considered by the game to be a victory, so that's our new goal. Teleporter, boss, dead. Next stage. Teleporter, boss, dead. Next stage. Teleporter, boss, dead. Just run, 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 run. That was close. Next stage. Teleporter, boss, struggling, dead. Find the portal. Where is the portal? It might just be somewhere else. Okay. It might just not be here. Interesting, because I don't see it. Oh my days. That crushed me. When I looked through the wiki and saw that the portal opens up on stage 8, and then checked the footage and sure enough it was there, that crushed me. I didn't know if I had it in me to do this, but damn that mentality. We did it once, we can do it again. But first, a moment of reflection. Why was I struggling so much? And what can I be more aware of going forward? Speed. Remember how the game gets more difficult as time passes? That means that every second where you aren't getting stronger, you're getting weaker. Stop taking ages grabbing loads of chests just to get more bustling fungus and get on with the mission. That was the lesson I learned from today's failure. Tomorrow would be different. Day 2. Attempt 10. Couldn't find the teleporter and died to this golem. Attempt 11. First stage done in under 5 minutes. Very nice. Second stage and third also around 5 minutes each. Pretty good. Went to the bazaar and picked up a Jester of the Drowned even though I had no equipment. Okay. And died on stage 4. Oh, I'm dead. Couple more failed attempts after that one. And attempt 16. This run was fast. In and out of the first stage in 4 minutes with a decent kit. Struggled a little on the stage 2 teleporter, but held off pretty well with low AoE. You know, this one's actually looking promising. Other than the fact that I can't attack large groups of things at the same time, this is a generally well-rounded build. Teleporter for stage 3. And it's a large group of things I have to attack at the same time. Thanks, game. Attempt 17. Got very lucky that I was safe from this blast on stage 1. My own personal bodyguard from the boss item on stage 2. I was taking quite a bit of time, but the items I was finding were naff, so I had to risk it. Spent way too long on stage 4, and only survived because I found a spot to cheese the bosses. But this meant that going into stage 5, I was severely underleveled. I mean, it didn't help that I took so much full damage, but the enemies were super strong at this point, and I was but a puny burning man. Attempt 18. Very fast, but at the cost of taking very little with me stage to stage. Managed to beat that shithead Doomstrider on stage 2, and pass through stage 3 well enough. On to stage 4, Siren's Call. Siren's Call? What? I don't know this map at all. I ran around aimlessly for quite a while and eventually just couldn't deal much damage anymore. Piss. Damn it. Attempt 19 had this funny ragdoll and I called it there for that day. Didn't get past stage 5, but overall day 2 felt much stronger than day 1. Aside from falling off the map constantly, so let's try not to do that in day 3. Attempt 20. Let's fucking do this. Let's fucking do this shit. Let's fucking run it back! Ah! As you can hear, I was pumped. And I was fast. Starting the teleporter just after 2 minutes. Ooh, legendary item that gets used when healing. Shame I had no healing. Fell off the map, again, even though I said I wouldn't do that. And that's that. Well, clearly something isn't working. So let's change things up a bit. Slide ability subbed out for a roll, and grenades have been switched to this burst fire. Turns out, I should have done this ages ago. It stuns on hit, that is so good, why have I been using the grenades like an idiot? Ugh. Whatever. New day, new run. Okay, go again. This is getting painful, but we run it back. I fell. Oh, piss sake! I fell another time. Oh, fucking hell. I fell a third time. No! Kinda slow going into stage 4, but I've got strong enough items to get by. That is until I fell again! No! God, why am I like this? Though, against all that, we pulled through somehow into stage 5. Go get him, boys. Yes! He fell off the map, what an idiot! I am weak. I am struggling. I think I'm losing my mind. Grandparent, can't remember what he does.
He's gonna feel my fucking balls, though. He's gonna feel the wrath of my nuts. Feel the wrath of these balls, bitch. Feel the wrath of these balls.
Yep. And then we actually kill the boss.
Fucking bitch.
Before dying.
No! Man, I got him. Ah!
Right. So I looked this up afterwards, and when the game says died to planet, it means it doesn't know what killed you. There was just too much going on, and failing was getting to me. My patience was wearing thin. If I don't get this soon, I'm going to go crazy. Attempt 24. Squeezed through a flood of beetles to dodge a vagrant blast. Kited loads of stuff like a pro. Destroyed this pair of Doomstriders. And then my camera got stuck behind something and killed by the planet again. Attempt 25. We get another wandering vagrant. Pfft, light work at this point. Dodge blasts, avoid tidal wave of beetles. And finish off.
It's quite... Oh fuck, he's doing another one? No! I couldn't get behind the rock in time.
Ah. I didn't know they could do it twice. Alright. Attempt 26. Instantly start with a powerful equipment. And a legendary item. And a Hopu feather for an extra jump. This time, I was strong. So strong in fact, I thought it would be a good idea to invite the challenge of the mountain. More enemies, but more loot.
Suck it.
And sure enough,
bitch!
I was! Ooh. Another legendary. The boss item that spawns a guard. Luck was finally on my side. I did spend quite a while on stage 3, but that shouldn't be a deal breaker. Another stage, another legendary. Could this be the one? My damage is kinda low, but I'm hard to hit and tanky. Of course that doesn't really matter when you fall off the sodding map again. But we recovered. I think I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Time is ticking. This guy has been around since the start of the stage and is still alive. So I had to make a decision. Do I spend way longer on this stage trying to get rid of him and having the difficulty continue to rise further, or do I start the teleporter now and attempt to work around him? I had to make a choice, so I pushed it.
That might be a horrible idea. There's two of them. I'm not out healing it.